The competition to find the best young cook in the country is back. From over 1,000 applications, only 32 cooks have made it to the heats. Now, top chef John and food blogger and TV cook Donal Skean have to decide which cook is good enough to win the title of Junior MasterChef.
Junior MasterChef, we have 4 cooks who are all really passionate about cooking.
4 cooks who are going to come in here today and want a place in that quarter-final. But remember, we can only take 1 through.
Today, our cooks face 2 tough challenges. First, a masterclass from me, poached pears, sablé biscuits and mascarpone cream, a classic dessert. Pour a little bit of syrup over the outside, and there you have it.
And afterwards, they're going to be cooking 2 of their most favourite dishes for us to taste. The pressure really is on.
Boom!
Competing today are Sophie, Nia, Danielle and Sasha.
I love to win, so I am a little bit competitive. I feel free when I cook. I just love it. I'm really excited because I've never done anything like this before.
I'll probably grin too much when I meet John but it'll be fun anyway.
We don't know who's coming in here today, but we can be guaranteed one thing. Today, we will find a quarter-finalist. Welcome to MasterChef, guys. First up, John is going to give you a masterclass, but stay focused because afterwards, you're going to be cooking it for us.
Today, I'm going to show you how to make poached pears, sablé biscuits and mascarpone cream. First thing you need to do is to get these pears on to cook. So, into a saucepan, a good amount of water, sugar, cinnamon stick, and a tea bag is flavoured with bergamot and orange, a spice and also a citrus flavour. And then a little bit of rind of our orange and lemon, a squeeze of orange and a squeeze of lemon. Take your pears, keep the stem on, using your peeler and be very, very careful with your fingers. One lovely stroke and go around it as if you were doing a clock.
Has anyone ever made poached pears before? No? It's a first for everyone then today.
We're going to take the core out now. So you take your Parisienne cutter, round baller, turn it around, and then we've got inside the pear. Put both your pears into the pot. To stop them from bobbing around, take a piece of greaseproof paper, put it on top of the pot, just push it in. Those pears now are going to cook for about 10 minutes.
John now begins rolling out the biscuit mix.
Just push it out with your fingers so you feel it. Now, a rolling pin, and not too thin, otherwise they will break. But I'm going to do some different sizes and different shapes. So biscuits in the oven. You can call upon us if you want a hand, but if you're going to do this at home, can you just make sure that you've got a responsible adult with you?
Next, John takes the pears and the other ingredients out of the poaching liquid.
So our cinnamon and our orange rind and lemon and our tea bag and everything comes out. Put it into the bowl.
He then leaves the juice to boil down so it's thicker and stronger in flavour. Next, John prepares the mascarpone cream.
Then add to that vanilla sugar, any other flavoured sugar, and then give it a little stir around so the sugar starts to dissolve, and then add to that our cream. Stir around. With the mascarpone ready, now it's time to take the biscuits out of the oven. Please, please, please be very careful. These trays are hot. And now to think about the presentation. I'm going to take a big biscuit, our mascarpone cream on top, put the pear on top, and then maybe stack some of our biscuits on top of each other. So we have a nice stack of biscuits. Pour a little bit of syrup over the outside, and there you have it. There's poached pear, mascarpone cream, and sablé biscuits.
I think like cream goes really nice with the pears and the biscuit goes nice with the cream.
You've seen me do it, you know what we expect. You have 40 minutes to cook this dessert. Off to your benches, but first wash your hands.
Nine-year-old Nia is from West Sussex. She loves to put her own stamp on recipes and focus on making her dishes look great.
It's going to be a tough day because the competitors look very strong. I'm a little bit nervous. They look like they know how to cook.
Nia, obviously you love cooking.
Yes.
But who is your biggest inspiration?
At home, it would probably be my mum. I once went for my birthday to a ship with a kitchen, and I met a chef there, and we cooked a meal for my parents with her.
How did that happen?
It was a birthday present for my mum and dad.
Wow, that's great.
And Nia, what is it about cooking that you love the most?
I like eating, and I think I like presentation.
A lady after my own heart. Good luck.
Ten-year-old Danielle is from Wales. Her favourite hobbies are gymnastics, singing, and of course cooking, which she started when she was 4.
I get all my ideas when I'm like sleeping in dreams and in bed, and then I just think, oh, that'll go.
Danielle, what do you love about cooking?
I just love making things and putting like spices and herbs together in a dish.
Do you have a dream when you grow up?
To be a cooking teacher for comprehensive school.
Brilliant. What a great thing to do. Danielle, who's your inspiration at home? Who's teaching you to cook?
My mum, because she thinks it's important for me to learn how to cook for when I'm older.
Good luck.
Do you want it too soon?
Guys, you're halfway through your cooking time. Stay focused.
11-year-old Sasha from Middlesex gets her ideas from her grandma, mum, and her dad, who used to be a baker. She loves making her own pastry, desserts, and cakes.
I'm definitely going to try my hardest and make sure that my food is good.
Sasha, why do you love cooking?
I find it fun, and I like it when people taste my food and when they like it.
When you grow up, Sasha, what are you going to do?
I'd like to be a chef, but if I'm not, I like animals a lot, so I'd like to be a vet.
Do you know that's really funny? I was either going to be a chef or a vet. And guess which one I became?
A chef.
A vet? No, sorry, a chef. Sorry, yeah, a chef.
Eleven-year-old Sophie from Durham enjoys going to restaurants and trying to cook challenging dishes, such as creme brulee.
My mum is a good cook, but I think I am reaching a level that's higher than her now. Come on.
Sophie, why do you love cooking?
I love cooking because it's a fun way to just have fun, really. I just love it.
Sophie, do you get to do cooking at school?
No, but I'm trying to get the teachers involved.
So you're going to try and get cooking started in your school?
Yeah.
That's a brilliant thing to be doing. How do you feel about doing this recipe, Sophie?
I'm really excited, but I'm really nervous as well, because I haven't poached this before.
But you made biscuits?
Yeah.
Good. Well, we're looking forward to it, Sophie. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
You have only 5 minutes left, just 5 minutes. Your last minute of plating.
Guys, your time is now up. Please stop cooking and step away from your benches.
It's now judgment time. Is the pear perfectly poached? Are the biscuits golden and crumbly? Is the syrup sticky and the cream sweetened with enough vanilla sugar?
Sasha, let's start with yours. I think it looks really clean and really crisp. Your pear is cooked perfectly. You've got that wonderful natural juice of the pear, honey rich, running through that wonderful mascarpone cream. Your biscuits are beautifully cooked and they crumble in your mouth. I think it's really very good indeed. I'd probably like a little bit more syrup, just so it coats the whole thing, but very good.
We've got that beautifully cooked pear, but I agree with John, I'd love to have more syrup, but really nicely put together, and I like your presentation as well.
I'm happy that I got it done in time and that I think I did everything right.
Nia, really delicious dessert. The syrup is beautifully sticky and sweet. Your pear is just perfectly poached. And then that crumbly biscuit underneath. It's perfect, perfect put together dessert.
Nia, it's really good. Your pear is wonderful. And I like the fact that you've done your own presentation, one single biscuit, the syrup, not too sticky, but sticky enough that it clings to the pear. Well done, you.
I haven't done poaching before, but I got it perfect, so I'm pleased about that, and it was really fun.
Sophie, let's have a look at yours. I love the way you've stacked this up high and you're proud of your dish.
Your pears are beautifully cooked, wonderfully tender. You've got that syrup spot on.
The star of this is all that syrup sitting on the outside, sort of citrusy, sweet and sticky, and I think it's a great, great dessert.
It was fabulous to make one of John Turot's dishes and one of his famous ones, I'd probably guess.
Danielle, it's like a starburst. Boom, there it is. It looks great. Wonderful cinnamon and orange and lemon, the sweetness of the pear perfectly cooked. For me, if I could have one little wish, just a little bit more of that wonderful sticky syrup on it.
The biscuits are just so sweet and crumbly and just a great texture.
I think it went okay, but they said I just need a bit more sauce on the pear.
That's it, round one done, and brilliant poached pears all round. Thank you, off you go.
They said that they liked the way I stacked it up, and I just thought that was really good.
Did they like the presentation?
Yeah,
What did they say about yours?
they said it was perfect.
They're good.
They're really good.
They also decided to present the food the way they wanted to, and I like that. We've got some personality on a plate.
Next up, they're going to be cooking their own dishes. I am so excited to see what they come up with. Welcome back. You're going to be cooking 2 dishes for us to taste, so really make them delicious and have fun.
We have only one quarter-final place. 1 hour. Let's cook. Our cooks are working really hard, and whilst they're here, they have us to call upon. But if they're doing this at home, they'll need a responsible adult with them. Sasha, tell us your 2 dishes.
Well, I'm making an asparagus risotto and a chocolate lasagna, which is something I've made up with my sister. It's like lasagna, except it's with chocolate cream and berries.
This sounds really exciting.
Who would be most proud of you if you got through to the next round?
My sister probably, because, well, she was the one who asked me to fill in the application form in the first place.
Chocolate lasagna with strawberries, raspberries and cream. That's my sort of dessert.
I just hope that Sasha leaves herself enough time to present it well. Sophie, not a lot of ingredients here. So, can you let us know what you're going to cook for us?
I'm going to cook a mousse marinade.
Nice.
And then I decided to make an apple turnover because it's one of the dishes that I like to make and it's really tasty.
Why would it be so important for you to have a place in the quarter-final?
Because I'd like to show my mum that I can cook because she's helped me all the way through this. So come on.
Sophie's taking a bit of a risk washing her own mussels. She's got to make sure there's no grittiness and that we've got lovely, clean, cooked mussels.
That's it, a little bit more.
Her dessert, apple turnover.
It's going to be sweet but sharp, buttery pastry, lots of sugar on it. If Sophie can get this right, we are in for a feast. Time flies when you're having fun. You are halfway. 30 minutes gone.
Danielle, what are the two dishes you're cooking for us?
Salmon filled with soft cheese and bacon on the top. And then for dessert, a mango, raspberry and ginger crumble.
Wow, this is very adventurous, isn't it?
Well, I really like raspberries and mangoes together, so I thought, oh, a ginger crumble.
We look forward to it.
Absolutely. Stuffed salmon with cream cheese. I'm just hoping that combination really works for her.
For dessert, raspberry and mango crumble served with some cream. Yum. Taste the tropics and drop it straight into Great Britain. A classic. Nia, what are you going to cook for us?
I'm doing duck with pomegranate and mint, served with a side of potato and mushroom gratin. And then warm honey pears with gorgonzola and walnuts.
Hello.
Wow. What sort of makes you want to put combinations like this together, which are a little bit more daring than normal?
Well, I think it impresses, and I think it's very unusual, but it tastes really well together.
Duck with pomegranate and mint. Really interesting combination. I'm just hoping they work.
For dessert, Nia has to balance the very sweet, ripe pear with the saltiness of that gorgonzola, but one can't overpower the other. You have only 5 minutes left. You've got to think about getting your food on your plates, please.
60 seconds left, guys.
That's it. Your time is up. Please step away from your benches.
Sasha has cooked a main course of asparagus risotto.
Sasha, I like the fact that your rice has still got a bit of a chalky centre and a lovely crunch to it. It's a very sophisticated flavour, but for me, another big knob of butter at the end just to make it really lovely and rich.
The great thing here is your asparagus is beautifully cooked. You've kept the green colour, it's really vibrant and fresh.
Sasha's dessert is chocolate lasagna, made with sheets of chocolate filled with strawberries, raspberries and cream.
Got enough there? Sasha, you've used 4 ingredients and they are absolutely made to be with each other. But what I like the most, that milk chocolate, it's really sweet. Great invention, very delicious indeed. Well done, you.
I just want to dive into this dessert. Creamy, chocolatey, sweet from the fruit. I'm loving the layers and I love the way you're thinking about your dessert.
Thank you.
Well done.
It's an incredible feeling. It's amazing. The judges like something I made up.
Danielle's cooked a main course of cream cheese-filled salmon, topped with bacon and dill, with courgettes, red onions and green beans.
You have a kind of sweet, tender flesh of the salmon, and then you have layers of salty bacon on top. And then those lovely vegetables around the side, the courgettes and the onion, which have caramelised. Very nice dish.
It's a really lovely sensation, both in texture but also in flavour. If anything, I don't know if you need the beans.
Danielle's dessert is mango, raspberry and ginger crumble, served with cream.
There's lovely raspberries. It's got that girly pink around the sides. I'm loving this. Underneath that layer of crumbly goodness, you have mangoes, raspberries, and a whack of ginger in there. Fantastic dessert.
Inside that crumble is this wonderful, thick mango cooked down with those raspberries. I think it's really good. Really good. I like the fact you're playing with flavours.
It feels really good when the judges hit my food because it means that all the practicing I've done is for the best.
Sophie's made a main course of moule marinière, a classic French dish of mussels in a cream and garlic sauce.
This is how mussels should be served. Clattered into a big bowl with lots of bread on the side so you can mop up all those wonderful juices. You took on the task of cleaning the mussels yourself and you've done a really good job.
You've got the saltiness coming from those mussels, which are plump and all perfectly cooked. For me, it needs a tiny little bit of lemon or something like that, just to really bring it and round it all off. But it's a very, very delicious bowl of mussels.
For dessert, Sophie's made apple turnover, topped with apple puree and served with whipped cream.
Sophie, your pastry is so buttery and velvety, soft and crumbly, going with those wonderful, sharp yet sweet apples.
I like that you have that little layer of tart apple in the interior and you've got those lovely layers of pastry which are light and buttery. I'm really liking this dessert.
I'm feeling really proud of myself. I didn't think I was quite going to pull it off.
Nia's main course is seared duck with pomegranate, mint and rocket, and a layered potato and mushroom gratin, or bake.
You get a little bit of mint, and then you get a very, very iron richness that comes from the duck, and then a sweetness that comes from those pomegranates. I think it's really adventurous. I think it's very clever.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
It was a brave move to choose this dish because there's so much going on here. Really good dish, though, and I really like all the flavours in my mouth.
Thank you.
Nia's second course is honey pears with gorgonzola cheese, walnuts, and a honey dressing.
Nia, wow. The crumbly, salty texture from that blue cheese combined with an earthy nuttiness and then that sweet pear. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
This is a surprise. The walnuts with the salty cheese going with the sweet honey and those wonderful, creamy, delicious pears. It's a great, great thing. Your cooking is really original and a little bit dangerous. I like that.
I'm most proud of my daredeviling with my pears and my gorgonzola cheese because they thought most people would be scared of trying it.
Exciting day in the MasterChef kitchen. I tell you what, I'm really surprised by some of the food, and then I'm now faced with this reality that we've got to send 3 of them home.
Can you believe that only one person's going to... Oh, it's like we all did really well.
Yeah.
Today we've really seen passionate cooks and they produce delicious food. It's going to make for a very tough decision. Danielle's main course was really interesting. You had that layer of kind of salty bacon on top with the dill. I really didn't know if it needed the green beans, I agree with you. But do you know what, as a mouthful, it was all good.
And then for dessert, we had that wonderful tropical flavour of mangoes, raspberries and ginger in a crumble. It was a really good looking dessert and a really good tasting dessert.
I think I've shown the judges that I can combine flavours to make them into a nice meal.
Sasha gave us risotto. I really liked the creaminess and the rice was cooked perfectly.
For me, I could have done with a little bit more butter.
Dessert, as you well know, I have a sweet tooth and I devoured that dessert.
Sasha just used 4 ingredients, chocolate, raspberry, strawberries and cream, and it was cracking.
I'm really not sure what's going to happen, but it would just be really amazing to get through.
Nia is an adventurous cook. duck, pomegranate, mint, and then a potato and mushroom gratin. For me, it worked. Nia's cheese course was a risky one, and I think it paid off.
That lovely salty blue cheese, the wonderfully sweet pears, and that nutty walnut. Very nice textures and wonderful flavours.
We've made it very hard because every person had amazing dishes.
I loved Sophie's dishes today. She cooked her mussels perfectly. Nice and plump and sweet as well.
I just think it needed something a bit sharper to be able to go with that very rich and creamy sweet sauce. The apple turnover, Sophie got absolutely right. The textures were wonderful.
Oh, it's just so nerve-wracking thinking, could she go through, or could I?
We had some really adventurous and quite creative cooks today, and that's going to make for a difficult decision. Who's it going to beat?
It's really hard to just wait, isn't it? Yeah.
But the clock's just going now. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
You've showed us wonderful dishes today, and we're really impressed.
Tough decision. We've actually got to lose 3 very good cooks. We only have 1 quarter-final place. Our quarter-finalist is Nia. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Nia. Well done.
Well done, Nia. It's amazing. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done.
I want to jump up and down or reach the roof. I'm really, really happy.
My day has been extraordinary today. I'm definitely glad that I came on, and it's just so good that I've got this far.
I'm feeling a bit disappointed, but still happy I've made it this far.
A little bit disappointed, but I had tons of fun today and it's been an incredible experience. I hope Nia gets as far as she wants to, and I wish her good luck.
It feels amazing, you know, and I'm just so glad that this has happened. I'm really going to try my best.
Nia will be back for the quarter-final when she'll compete with 3 other heat winners for the title of Junior MasterChef. If you'd like to make John's masterclass dish, visit CBBC's Junior MasterChef page for the recipe.